Hello friends, I'm Serum and welcome back. This fork started floating when she was washing dishes. The running water is creating a slight electrical charge and the fork has a negative charge. Therefore, I have no clue what I'm talking about. And this girl's dad had no clue this was a filter and gave in and fell. Let's pretend we didn't see the map. You can have extreme hide and seek in the forest where they film Twilight. Ever see a broom this jiggly? Peak humor. POV, your high school was built to be a college. Pretty sure that's a mall, buddy. When playing escape room, do not sacrifice your teammates because the trained professionals working there will be very scared. Don't be scared, or maybe do, because that was not in reverse.
Kill John Lennon! Kill John!
Why is it walking like that? Like and subscribe if you don't want to become a failure. Okay, this is crazy. Here is how deep this miniature video store goes. However, when you turn it on at nighttime, it seemingly is infinite. Do you know how this is done? Or is it just an unexplainable optical illusion? This cat has the deepest meow. Oh. Corpse husband cat. This man can make the scariest face ever. Bro looks like every anime villain. Jeff the Killer vibes. NPC reaction caught on camera. Actually, she's the main character. Wholesome. If you're not content with your jawline and side profile, go ahead and stick your tongue to the roof of your mouth and hold. This is called mewing, and it gives you a better jawline and improves your facial structure. It'll be hard at first, but you'll get used to it. This guy put on a green screen invisible suit to go on his fiance's Zoom meetings. You should start playing with her hair. Her job must love you. This girl saw the new season of the show You being filmed. You pulled a Joe Goldberg on Joe Goldberg. Which student will he fall in love with?
He's a professor, oh my god.
Making a tent in the forest out of plastic wrap. This is very smart because you're giving bears the option to window shop. Depending on how many layers you get, it can actually be a pretty strong house. Nothing screams being in nature like wrapping it in plastic. This girl left her purse on this table while she left to take a call, and this guy wasn't being too friendly to her because he went into her purse to steal. Luckily, he got set up. How are people so bold out in public? Dude zipped it back up. Bro's acting like the victim. Homeless or not, this is wrong. And so is doing a hit and run. Somebody hit this guy's car and drove off, but when he left the scene, he left something important behind. His license plate. Dude's getting served. You know he was scared when he got home and saw his plate was missing. Exposing these magic tricks. How do you do these? Oh, it looks like another lighter. This one, where's your hand going? It looks like you're just curving it behind. Exposure of the century. This man knows everything. I guess magic really isn't real. It's just all tricks. No more magicians. But this isn't magic. It's just the art of deception. You think you know what she's going to do, but at the last second, she tricks you. Guys, please stop vaping. Our world is becoming so foggy from it. I'm sorry, it was supposed to be a small hot box. Speaking of small, this is a mini extension cord, and I wonder if there's things you could plug into it that are mini. And yes, there's a lot. And yes, it is functional, but they're really easy to break. This glass door was not easy to break because this cat jumped on it when the delivery man came. It finally happened. The robot vacuum ate the dog's tail. No. Roomba 1, dog 0. Maybe get off the couch and do it yourself, said a really mean person. I'm never doing this in my life, says me. I mean, at night too, pitch black. Floridians say they will not do that. Immediately no. I would be terrified. This is pretty terrifying. 𝐂𝐡𝐚𝐧𝐧𝐞𝐥 was seen in his own grave. Did you see that? Look closely if you missed it. This is not funny. Holy Spirit activate. What does a $63 million view look like? I cannot comprehend this type of wealth. Billionaires row in New York City. So you're gonna want to stash away all the money you can get. This guy lives in an apartment, and if you don't want them to steal your money, take off the air vent.
And you can just put the money like right
the money. You just lost a solid bag. Which color should she paint her bathroom? We got a lot of options here, so this is what she went with. Interesting choice. Works as a phone case. The sounds each wand would make.
The
bigger, the deeper, the older. I wonder what a whole tree would sound like. This hamster does not bite, he smacks. No touching. He now bites. This guy took his girl on the best surprise date ever. It's a VR experience, them two, and a zombie outbreak. And it does feel like you're actually there. With the top of the line virtual reality technology, this is a date made for me, or any other person interested in tech. Testing out if this is real or fake, fact or cap. Let's see. We all know water makes sand pretty solid and heavy. It did not break. Dude, why did you eat it? This guy has confidence that I will never have. This is his world. We're just living in it. I'd literally start crying if I I saw this in real life. Put him on Broadway right now. By the way, he never stops. Did you know there are people that could barely hear the words in songs, and there are people who only hear the words? The people who hear the words make sense of the world through a logical framework, and people who hear the music think intuitively through sensations that translate those into language. Both enjoy music, but hear different things. Guess what animal this is? Rico the porcupine. Quite possibly the most boopable snoot ever. This girl got served a brownie with some mint on it, and she decided to take it home and put it in water. In a couple days, it grew new roots, and this is what it looks like after 6 weeks. Be careful planting mint, it can be very invasive. This girl can laugh without showing facial expressions. That's a demon, not your friend anymore. This filter is supposed to go forever, so he's going to tap to see how high it can get. Dude's really pulling out the trigger finger for this one. At 700, oh, he's almost to 1,000. Will it end? It restarts you after all of that. This is called a liminal space. You've probably seen something like this before in a video or in your dreams. However, everybody says this place looks so familiar. Does it really? Are you sure? Does it give you a weird sense of comfort? Well, this does for a lot of people who are into satisfying videos. It will shut down your brain. Removing pain can be very satisfying. This guy just broke up with this girl. They are walking their separate paths now. You know what? We're done. We're not doing this anymore. He's looking back. Is she? She's crying. No. Are they really gonna continue walking? She stopped.
Come back, bro. You gotta come back.
Bro's playing hide and seek. Bro's like, never mind. This is not a real Bugatti Chiron. It's actually something he built. Technically a kit car where the engine is different, but the body is similar as it can get. This is very impressive. This guy quoted from Wonder Woman in a presentation. However,
That was great, Greg. But the assignment is on powerful women in DC.
no, Washington, not DC Comics.
Wonder Woman is the most powerful in the DC universe, so.
Bro turned off his camera immediately. This girl never turns off the camera when her animal Karen charges at her, but she has never been harmed. This is a 0 to 60 in the Hummer EV. These electric cars are going so fast in the acceleration because of all the torque. Filling up candy orders aggressively. Let the anger out. These throws are getting more personal. All right, that'll be $299. I want more aggression. Harder, stronger. While skating inside this building, the security showed him some aggression when they started chasing after him. Dude dipped really quick. He said, "Catch me if you can." However, security brought the car out. They were chasing after him with a car. It's just roller skates. Why you gotta get so amped up? Luckily, he made it out before they could catch him. Dude zipping around Grand Central. You do not want to get hit in the shin with this. This artwork is quite impressive, although it takes only a small amount of talent because it's being done for you by gravity. When physics is your assistant, getting closer to the final product, art is about an expression of an idea. Bro should sell the floor. But if you live in Bali, you don't need too much money. How much can you get with $150 in one day? You can do so much. Get this for $127? $1 for scooters for the whole day? There is one caveat. The flights out there are super expensive. What's one of the most popular colors to paint your house right now? Well, it turns out this accounts for 50% of his sales, called Storms in Paris. This girl used a different color, white, in a game of extreme hide and seek. It appears to be working because he's oblivious. I gotta hand it to her, it's a pretty good hiding spot. Don't recreate at home, and as always, stay safe. Did you like this video? If so, check out my new channel for content just like this. Top link in the description below.